Hey guys, Kev here, and I wanted to go over this month's Olight sale. And so it's the month of August, and they sent me a few things to check out. Some cool stuff, so let's get into it. I just wanted to give you a quick look at it before I go through them all. The first one here is going to be a pretty standard one. This is going to be the i3E EOS mono output. So basically it has one output setting. This is actually one I did not open yet because I have had a bunch of these in the past, and I didn't want to really break the seal, as they say, but I figured for the video I probably should get it out. So it's got a cool color on it. You got that sort of I don't know, what is it, like a snowflake kind of look to it. It's got some knurling here, or ribbing, whatever you want to call it, and essentially it's just AAA, and you tighten it down, and then you get light, you loosen it, goes off, tighten it, goes on. One setting, on, off, hangs on your keys or goes in your pocket, however you want to do it. Pretty cool. And I'm guessing this is the freebie for the month, for the sale. So if you pick something up and either you're a new customer, or maybe if you have an account, you'll get one of these for free. That's usually how it goes. Or maybe it's just another item for the sale, but very cool piece. The next one is very cool. This is called the Mini Exploit, I believe. Exploit Mini, sorry. And it's a little travel pouch. Now, at first glance, I was like, I don't know if I would like that, but it's actually really nice. So you have this little strap right here that comes off, and I'm guessing there's a large version of this. And then it's kind of a roll, right? So you have this little roll, and it does have these little pops right here. So you can keep it locked up like this, and then you pop those open on each side, and it opens up into a very nice little roll-up. This is like extremely plush feeling, which is cool. Here's the knife they have this month, and it fits right in there. You could take a number of your knives depending on the size. They do tend to pop in there pretty good, even with these sort of thick clips. Like this one's going to be a problem because this clip is just very tight. But I'm sure I could get it over if I really fought it, or you could just tuck it in like that. So anyway, you fill it out like that, and then you can fold it back up. Oh, I meant to show you, there's also, this is a patch material, so you could put a patch on any of these sections. So if you have extra patches, like I usually have a thing here full of patches, you could pop those into place, whatever they may be. Here's a little work shirt one you could put on. So you can kind of do whatever you want there. And then you can fold it up. Again, you have these little clasps right here. So you just knock those guys in. And then you can roll it up. I just gotta figure out the right way here. I haven't quite done it yet with a bunch of stuff in there, so I just gotta figure it out. Now that it has stuff in it, it's a little bit harder. So let's see. I guess you just roll it like that, and then that'll hook on like that. And there you go. Now you can throw that in a bag or whatever you might want to do. So it's not as tight and clean once you have it all filled out. Obviously that's not going to be the case, but let me get these out. That was with 3 knives, so imagine if you filled it out, it would be, it'd be a bit of a chunker once you did that. But I do think it's cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the one from NAF's, their little burrito thing. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit cleaner when it's like this, right? Just looks a little tighter, but obviously that's the point. It's supposed to get thicker and kind of be a roll. But it's very cool. Exploit Mini, and I gotta say, it's very well made. It's got a really nice sort of corduroy-y or whatever material. They really don't skimp on stuff like this. It's really well made. The next one's gonna be another flashlight, and I've really enjoyed this one. I've been carrying this one every day since I got it about a week ago. And this is what they're calling the i5R EOS rechargeable tail switch light. So I think this has been out before. I remember having an i5R EOS, I think, or i5T. That's what it was, i5T EOS. And that one was not rechargeable, but I remember it being thicker. Like, this is honestly not that thick for a AA size light. You can see I have my CWF micro click, and I honestly didn't notice much of a difference carrying this over that. It did feel a little bit thicker, but I mean, it's a minute difference, and obviously the price range is going to be much lower over here. So if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, but you like this size light, you can go up to the i5 on this one, because what's cool about it is you take the cap off and the battery comes out. You can see it's a AA size battery, but it's rechargeable. So you just take your cord. My kid was in here playing earlier. Take your cord and you pop that bad boy in, and you'll see it lights up red. When it's charged, it'll turn green. I literally charged it earlier today, so it was fully charged, but I, obviously had it in my pocket and turned it on once or twice, so it'll be charged in a second. But you have a 1420 mAh 2.4 volt battery here, and I mean, it lasted me the week and still didn't need to be charged. And I even left it on in my pocket one time. I was looking for something. I was with my kid playing, and I turned it on, and then I just kind of like put it in my pocket. I didn't even notice. And I took it back out like 20 minutes later, and it was still on. I was like, oh, crap. And it's still, the battery never died in that week. I charged it earlier today just to have it charged for the video, but very nice. I mean, it has this neon greenish yellow look. That's not necessarily my style, but you could, I'm sure you can get this in many different colors, so you don't have to get this option. It's a pretty flat bezel right here. Look, it's pretty plasticky, but I'm guessing this guy is not breaking the bank. You have two settings. You have a low and you have a high. I don't know the lumens. We can take a look. It was plenty for me. We have 15 and 350. So 15 and 350. What I'm used to is this and that. This is 650. So you can see, I mean, it's really not, it's a little bit more of a brighter light versus this warm color. But honestly, I'm not seeing much of a difference, and you're talking about 300 lumens. You can see a little bit more concentration here, obviously. And then there it is on low. This is 15%. So 15% of 650, I guess. Whatever that is. I guess it would be more than 15 lumens. I don't know what it would be. Huh, good question. Probably somewhere around 80, 85 lumens, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to stop trying to do math because my squirrel brain is not going to have it. But this is very cool. I've really enjoyed it. I don't think this is like a limited edition color or anything. So you could get this one and yeah, check it out on the sale. The last one here is a new version of the Freeze 3. So this one's in Damascus. I believe they did Damascus last time. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had a Damascus one. But it was blue G10. Now this is going to be green. So Freeze 3, limited edition. You got that G10 and Damascus right there. And that's really all the information you're going to get on this bad boy. It is very cool. In my opinion, I think it's a neat product. I don't know what it is about the Freeze 3, but I do like it over other knives like this. Normally, I would think this is kind of cheesy and gas station-y, but it just has this feel like a custom knife. Like they really embodied the handmade custom knife and kind of got it into a production affordable package, which is interesting to me. So for people who like the design, where that's kind of where for me, I wouldn't carry it or anything because the design just isn't for me. But I can appreciate what they did here. They really created what to me feels like a custom handmade knife budget. Like it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. You do have a choil, which is nice there. It is going to be razor sharp. You have a liner lock. See that? Steel liner lock. And you see what I mean by custom? It just kind of looks like a custom knife. It's got these sort of proud liners And I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but that's how I feel. And the action is, I mean, it really drops shut, and it has a good detent. It's just a heavy blade, so I can fail it if I try, right? But if you give it any gas, it flies out of there. The reverse flick is actually really good off of the Fuller. So I think a lot of people are going to like this knife. If I recall correctly, the original Freeze 3 went really quickly as well. So if you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out. Use my link down below. It does help the channel if you guys use my link for Olight. If you guys use my code LeftyEDC, that really does help the channel as well. And I, of course, really appreciate all the support you guys have shown. But yeah, the Freeze 3, pretty cool. So there's your lineup that I have here for this month. The i5R EOS, the i3E EOS, the Freeze 3, and then we have the Exploit Mini. Links are down below, and you guys can check out the sale for the month. And yeah, the code LeftyEDC should work anytime that there's not a sale. I think during the sale it doesn't always work, so keep that in mind, but you can still use my links. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks to Olight for sending the stuff my way. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you later. Peace.